I'm trying to complete as many collection logs as possible, but I am only allowed to work on one page at a time. How far will I be able to get before RNG brings me to my knees? Well, that I intend to find out. Welcome to the dumbest way to play this game. Last time we finished our 1000 KC at Zalra, an atrocious boss to attempt due to the amount of super rare drops it has. Luckily though, we pulled 3 of these last time. Unfortunately, one was a duplicate. But that only leaves 2 more unique items to get to complete Zalra. Also, I'm still stacking 100 caskets as a minimum every single episode, but you are able to prolong my suffering as every like and subscription from the previous episode adds a casket. As you guys got me 70 likes and 22 new subscribers from the previous video, the tally for easy caskets this video is 192. Alright, 40 marks of grace, meaning I can get myself 100 stamina potions. I think 10 equals 25 for those staminas. This requires some explanation. So my account requires to make certain logs to be passive, such as miscellaneous, scroll cases, and pets. Some logs, like random events, well, I decided to make passive as I didn't feel like force spawning randoms for hundreds of hours. Now, I do try to actively not go for collection logs on my passive logs, and I try to have as few passive logs as possible, which is why you saw me do 1700 beginner clues. Yeah, that happened. But I do have an exception. This being that any logs requiring currency, I can actively do, if I obviously don't claim the collection logs. Now these would be Castle Wars and Monkey Backpacks, for example. I have 0 out of 6 clogs on Monkey Backpacks, even with my 722 laps done. I am, because of this, able to quote-unquote bank a green log. Now, not to feel too guilty about this, I started my account out with actively achieving the LMS green log, which could have been banked, as all clogs are avoidable until your 1000 wins. And there should be 85 thieving, which is another thieving level. Oh, we got a clue on that as well immediately. I didn't even actually notice, but we did get ourselves the 100 easy caskets, which is the minimum that we're gonna get for every single episode. Now, just to finish up on the like and subscriber goals from the previous, well, not goals, but the accumulated likes and subscribers from the previous episode as additional caskets, but even that is not gonna get to the 800 total clues that we want. So 101 right now, we're still gonna do around 150. 200 easy caskets, so almost done. Now, actually, technically, I was done at 192 because I have, at the current time, 70 likes and 22 new subscribers from the previous episode. But that doesn't matter. I want to get a nice, neat casket count of 800. So I'm going to do this and then get another 37 clues. And with this, we are potentially done. Not potentially, scratch that. We are done for this time. 238 easy caskets added to the bank. 800 easy caskets in the bank. Alright, pretty cool. Now we can go back to Zalra. Well, not quite. Some restocking of super restores here at Temple Spiders was necessary before we continued any more Zalra after our first initial 1000 kills. Hey, that's 86 defense and 112 combat. I'm reading, but that's 90 defense. Oh, there it is, 82 attack, which is actually pretty cool because that allows us to wield the Fang once we actually get to that point. Alright, back to Zalra. Rip, kill an Aberrant or Deviant Spectre. Not gonna happen. Yep. Rip second elite as well. Hey, there it is. Finally and unique. Just saying that I was 100 something KC dry of a drop, and there we go. Second Tanzanite Fang. If I go down to the bottom, I have 2 of each unique. Oh, okay, shield left half, that's not expensive. Probably just rare. Oh, dude, commenting, this was rough. I haven't done that in 3 weeks or something. Been on a slight hiatus, you know, so. But we're back at it, killing some Zulrah. Alright, it's gonna be 1500 Zulrah KC. Not a single drop today, and we've done around, I want to say 98 kill count. This is so stupid. So I was up on like step 4 or 5 and I got Vice. Now it doesn't matter. Here, I got Vice. It doesn't matter because the next clue was west of Nate not near the bridge, which... Wait, I can do that. So I could have gone and done it. But if you take a look here, if you open the scroll box, it resets your steps. So I need to open it and drop it to be able to get myself like actual completion. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep running into these steps that I can't do and having to drop them. Like, okay, I could just go quest and get the Vice unlocked, but like, I don't want to do that now. I'm doing Zulrah. I think this is a stupid oversight. They should have kept it. Whereas if you have the scroll boxes already, the steps are saved. Okay, I did manage to get this casket, so cool. At least one in the bank. Alright, that's my 6th elite casket. Dude, I just realized that I am pretty dry of a unique here because we've hit, well, not this kill, but the kill before that. It was our 1627th. And the last time we got a drop was 1127. So 500 KC without any of the uniques. Okay, and with that, it's going to be 1700 KC at Zulrah. Still dry, but unfortunately also we are all out of ranging potions, which means I'm going to spend the next day just gathering a couple of more ranging pots. Actually, when I say next day, it's been a while since I've gathered them, but it doesn't actually take that long. So just going to go to the monks of Zamorak Monastery north of Falador and grab 100 to 200 wines, I guess, and we'll go from there. But yeah, no ranging potions, and I think this is my tab right here. No wines of Zamorak, but decent amount of dwarf weeds for the potions in general. Anyway, 1700 KC at Zulrah is done. We still have not had a new unique since 1127 KC. So in 27 KC, we would be 600 dry of a drop. That's the log currently. That is, unfortunately, 600 dry of a Zulrah unique. I already got myself 2 elite scroll boxes now, so what I need to do is I need to remember to open both. So in case I can't do one, the steps actually save for the second one. Alright. Did manage to complete the first one, so now let's go back to LMS and get the second one. I think this is my number 8 in the bank now. I might be wrong, but I'm leaning towards 8. But we can in 1, 2, 3, and it is my number 8. Well, just managed to do almost the full quest here, but the elite clue, well, next step is killing a specter, so gonna have to drop this. And there's the quest completion as well. 625 KC dry streak broken at least. Hey, 98 hit points. Holy shit. I've been on a small hiatus and I just opened the skills page. They ruined my game, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's a mistake adding it, but it's been 13 years since OldSchool was released, so I mean, for the sake of progress, I guess. Sailing, dude. Sailing. We'll see. We'll see. But the skills page does look slightly weird. 82 agility, we should be good now. I need to go to Lava Maze, but I decided to get this because of the shortcut. So was just 1300 XP away, so made all the sense in the world to come in here and do this. Alright, it's that time again. We need to fully recharge our items, so 341 Zolar scales right there, and I think I have my crystal shards, 2600 still there, but these can be turned into shards as well if I recall correctly, or these could actually go into crystal acorns, so I can grow these. But 341 right here and the 261s. Now the only thing I can't really recharge is the recoils because I don't have any. I do have 23,000 sapphires, so I could go ahead and make some, but I'll do that once I run out of these charges actually. Now in the meantime, let's just pop these in because I don't want to be running out of these mid-fight. Still 333 charges. I'm just gonna put some in. Well, okay, I don't use really the blowpipe that often. 93 charges, 330,000 Zolar scales still left. Let's add some of the charges here to the crystal and back up to 20,000 charges there. 10 or 11,000 scales, 100% in Serpentine Visage. And blowpipe is 100% with 16,000 scales as well. Alright, and with that we actually hit 2,000 Zolara. There we go. 2,000, and we might not even be halfway there to be done with the log. We are still missing 2 items as far as I recall. So foggy on this, to be honest, but this is our log. Still need the snakeling, still need the Tanzanite mutagen, we do have the Magman mutagen, and then we have 2 of these nice uniques, which I think we're still way under drop rate. I think we went like 500, 600 dry, right, for the Uncut Onyx, and now it's been, well, it's been a while since I got the Onyx, so it is what it is. Hopefully the drops start rolling in at some point, at least make this more bearable than they already. Yeah, something like that. That's an immediate drop. Can't kill a basilisk. And just getting myself some favor here. Taibawana for the clue. And I got myself a cow tuber already. Oh, that's only 600k now? I thought it was way more. Or at least it used to be like 4 million or something. Alright, 508 trading sticks so far. Do I get more by speaking to this guy? Again? No, okay. Well, that means I can do the step 5 times now, so pretty good for a bit at least. It's the first time I've gotten this step anyway, so we should be alright. Let's finish up this elite. Now this is step 5. I think I need 1 more at least. Let me actually Google that real quick. Yeah, they can be 5 to 7 steps long, so I could get the chest right here. So if that is the case, that is definitely worth it. Okay, well, he just died, so I might as well not end the clip, but new Sherlock. Well, let's see. Alright, my 10th elite casket. It will take a very long time to stack this up to a decent amount, but I mean, it is what it is. I finally am doing them at least, so the more content I do that drops elites, the more elites we will be stacking. On top of the usual easies that we still have to do. And then obviously mediums and hards as they come as well. So where is my clue stacks? There we go. 2-digit elites. Oh, finally a unique. That was almost 500 try. Ah, dude, at least it's something. At least it's something. So at 2252, so that is what, 37 kills before 500 dry again. So what was that? 600 into almost a 500 dry. Alright, it's lovely to get a drop. Now onto another 500 dry. Alright, another magic fang. So that's back. Well, it's not back to back, but it's another unique at least. We'll grab that. That is, I don't even know. That is not that long since last one, actually. I will quickly check. 2215 was the last drop. So yeah, pretty decent. Actually, not too bad. For real, the amount of corrections that I had to do for this guy, dude, I'm not being paid enough to handle this bullshit just because the guy can't figure out how to live commentate. I was just finishing this up. Okay, well, just got a unique. That's not actually that long after I got my blowpipe, so some uniques rolling in. Alright, last ring of recoil made no more sapphire rings. Now, I think I only done a couple of 100 rings before this, so I definitely will not have put in as many recoils as I've just made. So let's just grab the suffering. Let's grab the suffering and let's grab my recoils. And as you'll see, almost 1900 rings. Not the way I want to do it. So I don't know if there even is a cap. No, you can put... Yeah, I definitely didn't do this many charges before. Now, I have spent, I want to say 3.5 hours on this. I think, yeah, 3.5 hours. But now I have 75,471 recoil charges, and I had 10,000 before. So, I imagine this will last us until the end of Zora. So we have done 2,300 before, and I think I put in only 500 rings so far. So that sort of guarantees us at least up to 6,000 kills, I want to say. Alright, well, I just went on a big ramble, but we're gonna go and do some construction because I want to be able to heal at the pool in my house, and I can't really do that with a fancy rejuvenation pool. I only have the fancy one, and I need 90 construction to create the ornate rejuvenation pool. And I need 1 construction level to do that. And I have the planks to do that through Mahogany Homes, which I can simply do because, well, I haven't bought any of the logs, and I have... Well, let's just go check. Yeah, see, no collection logs there, but I already have a pretty decent amount of points because that's how I got my 92 construction. All of my, if I can get my mic over here, that is all of my Rune Full Helms hulked, 7.6 million coins. I also just said 2,100 points for Mahogany Homes. I forget how many I need exactly for the green log, but it is what it is. No, we're not here really for that, but we are here for another 124,000 XP until 83 construction. Alright, just a couple of more, what they're called, contracts later. We're done with all of our rune plate bodies. That is another 6.8 million that we can add to the bank. Oh, there it is, 83 construction. Alright, there we go. Now, I did just realize that I could have done that at 82. There was no reason for me to do all of this. +5 boost from 82 is 87. And then obviously +3 from Crystal. So I had that done. So why the hell did I... why did I have to do this? Oh, that's interesting how my brain works, I guess. Anyway, back to Zora for now. Oh, wait, no. I have 118 blood runes left. Let's go buy some of those first. Oh man, I just messed up. It's so stupid. So stupid of me to do that, dude. Oh my. I'm taking a risk, but this is, well, it's not like Armor Helm and the Bander's Boots, which are 1 in 1 million. This is 1 in 34k. Still risky, but I don't mind taking that risk. Dude, first, I forgot that I'm supposed to expect an elite drop. That sort of sucked. My heart dropped for a second. Killing the KBD though. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with this one. Yeah, KBD heads is 1 in 128. And I think they are on the log. Yeah, they're on the log. I don't want to risk that. That's too bad. Ooh, another unique, a serpentine visage. That is gonna be our third one. Oh, yeah, that's 2,500 kills. All right, a quarter to 10,000, which is sort of insane. This is great. Congratulations, you just advanced the sailing level. I did this pop up, dude. I'm so glad I caught this, that I had my replay buffer on. Just watching some of the streams and this just suddenly pops up. Oh, dude. The 14th elite is a drop. There we go. A serpentine visage. 2541. I think that is our fourth. Hey, another casket, and I still have a clue in Ferox. Hey, sixth onyx. Alright. Dude, I have been pretty lucky with some drops here, with some uniques recently. 2605, 6 onyx. Dude, I've done 6 steps on this elite clue. And the last one, 7th step, is any piece of Sunflower Fanatic. That is simply sad. Alright, well, let's celebrate the skill with 99 magic. Ooh, a Serp VC. Alright, that is... Dude, I don't even know. That is my number 5, not 4. 5th Serp Visage. Alright. Aww. Kill a Basilisk as well. Alright, can do those and don't want to be questing, so 2 elites down the drain. Ooh. My mic is somewhere far off in the wilderness. Dude, that is expensive. Almost 13 million for a blowpipe. That is, whoosh, that's my 4th one. Alright, 13 million though. 13 million. That's my 2nd one today at, well, 2,999 kill count. I was gonna go for, oh, that's what I changed. Okay, I might actually want that to be bold still. Actually, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, that's my 2nd blowpipe today, so a lot of money made, and I am hitting 3,000 Zolra kills in 1 more kill. Alright, and with this kill, unless I get KO'd, nope, there we go. 3,000 Zolra has been destroyed, and no, I am definitely not liking this. Bold, there we go. A rune 2 hand sword. Alright then. A lot of snake. Still missing the Tanzanite mutagen and the pet snakeling. Ooh. 1.08. Dude, I'm 80 mil over the 1 bill mark. That's crazy.